pages wanting bleeding dry, verses trapped beneath the fading sky. Whispers echo silent scars, melodies lost between near and far, chasing ghosts of rhymes once sung, haunted by the ticking of the undead. Words tremble upon my tongue, silent songs forever young. This is the song I never finished, broken chords, dreams diminished, love that slipped through cracks of truth, fading echoes of my youth, still it plays within my mind, a tune I never could define. Notes like shadows rise and fall, fragments of a distant call, each chorus left incomplete, a heart that stumbles, skips its beat, riding silence in between spaces where we've never been, haunted by what might have been. In the song I never sang, this is the song I never finished, broken chords, dreams diminished, love that slipped through cracks of truth, fading echoes of my youth, still it plays within my mind, a tune I never could define. A song that lingers in the dark, a fading light, a dying spark, though it never found its end. In these notes I still defend the love I lost, the words unsaid, the song I carry in my song I never finished. I walk a path your footsteps made, ghosts of you in every shade, a silhouette that haunts my days, where light once danced, now shadows blaze. Tried to break free, but chains remain, your whisper echoes in my veins. Living in your shadow's wake, a heart that's caught too tight to break, fighting through the endless night, chasing dawn beyond your light. You're the storm that never fades, the ghost inside that haunts my days. Your name's a wound I never heal, a secret pain too deep to steal. I bleed in silence, speak in tears, caught between hope and buried fears. I'm reaching out, but grasping air, lost in despair. Living in your shadow's wake, a heart that's caught too tight to break. Fighting through the endless night, chasing dawn beyond your light. You're the storm that never fades, the ghost inside that haunts my a heart that's caught too tight to break. Fighting through the endless night, chasing dawn beyond your light. You're the storm that never fades, the ghost inside that haunts my days. Still here beneath your shadow's sway. You left your silence on my windowsill, like a ghost that breathes when the night stands still. The bed still holds your shape in the sheets, but your warmth walked out with your heartbeat. The whiskey doesn't blur your name, it carves it deeper in fading light. I wear your memory like a bleeding ring. It shines, it stings, it says everything. This wounded heart beats in black and gold, a story untold but far too old. I gave you the stars, you gave me the rain. Now I'm dancing in thunder, soaked in your pain. Can't fix the cracks with yesterday's glue, still bleeding now, the love I gave you. There's a map of us drawn on my skin. Every scar's a place you've been. You spoke of forever with a liar's tongue, left me holding songs that won't be sung. I lit every bridge you set on fire and watched them burn like funeral pies. But your ashes sleep in my open hands, the part of you that still understands. This wounded heart won't learn to lie, it still writes you into every sky. I gave you my soul in a rusted frame, you signed it in tears, then whispered my name. Now every echo cuts straight through a song of a man you never knew. Yeah. You were the spark and I was the flame, but the smoke spelled out a different name. Now I stand in the ruins, dressed in regret, a love I remember, a truth you forget. This wounded heart keeps dragging chains through empty streets and midnight trains. I gave you the best, you broke the rest. Now your ghost won't let me forget. I'm torn between the then and the whispers crawl beneath the midnight skin, a nameless trace where light grew thin. Fragments fall like rain on broken glass, echoes of a time that couldn't last. Fingers reach for ghosts that never stay, lost in the silence of yesterday. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, a fading in the dark, but never far. Eyes like storms without a sky to find, drifting through the corners of my mind. Words unspoken, held beneath the skin, a fading fire that burns within. Fingers reach for ghosts that never stay, lost in the silence of yesterday. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, fading in the dark, but never far. These nameless memories bleed in quiet rain, filling hollow spaces with whispered pain. A shadowed song that plays beneath the scars, fading in the dark, but never far. There's dust on the wind, frost in my veins. Time has been cruel, but I've learned its games. The chair by the fire still holds your ghost, and I talk to the silence I trust the most. Your coffee cup's still on the shelf, right where you left it, half full of yourself. I replay the last words we didn't say, like broken hymns at the edge of day. But my heart still waits like a stone behind the gate. It don't move, it don't break, just aches in the space you forsake. Every breath's a hope you'll return, but some flames just forget to burn. dress in the shadows you used to wear, and the scent of regret in midnight air. This house is a shrine of should have beens, with walls that bleed your name within. Your laugh lives on in the hallways bend, like a record that won't find its end. I light a candle but speak no prayer, just your name floating out nowhere. But my heart still waits, like the moon that mourns the lake. It don't shout, it don't plead, it just pulses with your need. I count the stars that never fall, like every promise you don't recall. Still, my heart still waits. The seasons pass, but I remain, a letter with no one to claim. I'd leave, but where would I go when every road just leads back to your shadow? Yes, my heart still waits, with no end, no escape. It just beats in a cage of glass, wounded by what couldn't last. And though the world has turned its page, I still wait. I found your ring on the windowsill, like you left it for the morning chill. Your scent still clings to my favorite shirt, like a ghost that knows just where it hurts. No note, no fight, no slam of the door, just silence louder than before. You vanished like breath on glass, and I'm still staring at the past. I counted all the reasons, but none of them were mine. You took the ending with you, left me stuck in time. You left without a word, no whisper, no goodbye heard, just the echo of your fading heels, and a love I still can't feel. You turned a vow into a scar, and now I don't know who we are. You left without a word, and that silence screams the worst. I still set 2 cups in the sink, still flinch each time I blink. Your shadow stitched into the floor, still waiting like it did before. I play our song but skip the end, can't bear to hear the final bend. Even my mirror won't look back, it knows you're gone and won't come back. The photos lie with smiles intact, but no one sees the heart you cracked. You left without a word, no whisper, no goodbye heard, just the silence of a closing but just something to feel. You left without a word. Now every sunrise feels absurd. You took your name, you took the light, and left me buried in the night. You wrote the end and burned the page, left me drowning in your cage. You left without a word, and now your silence is my verse. You left without a word, but your absence has a voice. You kissed me with a winter smile, said don't wait up, it's just a while. But the door swung like a guillotine, left echoes dancing where you'd been. I poured your name into the glass, drank it slow till the silence passed. I'm laughing through the rain again, broken jokes with phantom friends. My tears wear a mask no eyes can trace. I bleed behind this painted face. They say I'm fine, yeah sure I am. I only laugh so I don't damn. The bed still holds your shape in dust, your necklace rust where it was touched. I hum our song in bitter key, the melody won't set me free. I burn old letters just to feel some ashes still remember real. I'm laughing through the rain again, midnight clowns in a hollow den. The mirror marks with cracked delight, while I hold on to losing fights. Yeah, I smile, 'cause screams don't land. I only laugh so I don't damn. Truth is a joke when no one's near. Hope is a lie, I wear sincere. I'm laughing through the rain again, punching walls with ink-stained hands. My jokes are graves I dig alone, but I still call this ruin home. So let me laugh, that's all I am. I only laugh so I don't damn. Still laughing, still bleeding, but never damned. Your perfume lives in the autumn air, like you're still waiting on the stair. The picture frames all hold their breath, trapped between forever and death. I lit a match in the empty hall, still hear your footsteps down the wall. Your laughter echoes through the pain, a holy sound too soft to tame. I tried to close the door last spring, but ghosts don't care for such small things. This memory won't run dry, it drinks my sleep, it clouds my sky. You're the storm I never leave, the wound I wear beneath my sleeve. Every kiss a flash of flame, and I'm still whispering your name. The clock keeps ticking in reverse, like time's been cursed with your last verse. I see your coat still on the chair, a quiet lie, but I still stare. I burned the letters, tore the seams, but you still haunt my silent dreams. This memory won't grow old, it's carved in ice and lined in gold. You're the tear that doesn't fall, the name I breathe when night birds call. Every laugh still breaks my spine, and I'll still wait between the lines. I can't undo, each one still smells like you. This memory won't set me free, it sleeps beneath my skin with me. You're the verse I never write, the ghost that tucks me in at night. Time can move but I remain, drenched in your everlasting flame. And still I wait to hear you say, some love was never meant to the flame behind stained glass, too bright to touch, too pure to last. I watched you dance with borrowed light, while I stood hidden from your sight. You smiled like I was never there, a phantom breath in warmer air. My name stayed silent on your lips, like oceans longing for a ship. I carved your face into my sky, but stars like you don't live, they die. You're the song I couldn't play, a dream that fades with breaking day. You're the ache that never speaks, the tear that burns along my cheek. I loved you loud but held you quiet, my heart's your storm I couldn't riot. You were someone else's vow, and I just thunder without the cloud. I traced you through a life I never knew, writing stories not meant for two. I kissed the space where you'd have been, like wind against a window pane. To want you was to learn restraint, a sinner longing for a saint. I touched the edge of what was real, then sank beneath what I couldn't hold. We carved our names on midnight's fragile glass, whispered secrets fading in the morrow's pass. The fire that burned now dims to embers glare, a silent vow caught in the hollow air. I reach through shadows where your ghost remains, tracing echoes of our bittersweet refrains. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guard you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air, a sacred wish, love transformed to prayer. The words we never said lie buried deep beneath the tides of time, they softly weep. I hold the space where your heart used to be, a sacred shrine of what was meant to be. I reach through shadows where your ghost remains, tracing echoes of our bittersweet refrains. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guard you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air, a sacred wish, a love transformed to prayer. Love turned to prayer beneath the waning light, a quiet hope to guard you through the night. Though you're gone, I speak your name in silent air, a sacred wish, a love transformed to prayer.
Caught beneath the sky that's heavy with your name, every breath a tether, every thought a flame. I walk the edge where shadows bleed to gray, lost inside the silence where you slipped away. Your ghost still lingers like a faded tattoo, etched on the corners of a heart I never knew. I reach through darkness, hands that only find the echoes of a love that's left me behind. I'm shackled to the longing, trapped inside the ache, drowning in the quiet that your absence makes. Every heartbeat's hostage, every sigh's a crime, bound by the chains of time. No release from the yearning, no shelter in the night. A prisoner of shadows, waiting for your light. I trace the wounds that never learned to heal, haunted by the weight of things I can't unfeel. The clock keeps ticking but the hours stall, caught in the gravity of your silent call. Words like ashes fall between my hands, promises broken on forgotten sand. Still I'm tethered to the dream we left undone, a restless soul beneath the setting sun. I'm shackled to the longing, trapped inside the ache, drowning in the quiet that your absence make. Every heartbeat's hostage, every sigh's a crime, bound by the chains of time. No release from the yearning, no shelter in the night. A prisoner of shadows, waiting for your lost but lingers, shadows that still cast. Every heartbeat's captive, every breath confined, forever chained in my mind. No freedom from the yearning, no solace in goodbye. I'm trapped inside this longing, beneath the hollow sky.
Dusty pages turned by weary hands, stories inked in shifting sands, a tale half whispered in the fading light, promises broken like glass in the night. We carved our names in the bark of time, the words dissolved, lost their rhyme. A fragile thread that frayed too soon, caught in the shadow of a restless moon. This unfinished tale keeps burning inside, a ghost that lingers when the world's gone blind. We chased the dawn, but fell to the past, love like a shadow that couldn't last. And I'm still holding on to what never was, a story suspended between hope and loss. Echoes haunt the corners of my mind, silent screams that won't unwind. You left the ink dry on an empty page, trapped between fury and fading rage. If we're just fragments of what could have been, why does the pain feel like a win? A shattered mirror reflecting us, pieces scattered in the dust. This unfinished tale keeps burning inside, a ghost that lingers when the world's gone blind. We chased the dawn, but fell to the past, love like a shadow that couldn't last. And I'm still holding on to what never was, a story suspended between hope and loss. Maybe someday the pages will turn, lessons learned from the scars that burn. But until then I'll walk through the flame with your whispered name, still calling my name. a silent echo down a forgotten hall. Still holding on to what never was. Our story, an endless call, an unfinished tale, lost between love and loss. Came home to your shadow on the wall. The air's still warm, but the silence took it all. Your coffee mug untouched, still half full, but your smile had vanished like a ghost that never called. You left no letter, not even a scream, just a hollow in the space where we used to dream. No slam door, no angry goodbye, just the whisper of your scent as it passed me by. You left me here, stranded in your trace. No reason, no warning, not even your face. Was I too much, or just not enough? Did I love too gently, or not hard enough? Tell me, how do you run from a heart that still cries when you're gone without a why? Our pictures still hang like framed lies, a frozen smile in a gallery of sighs. I scream your name into these broken nights, but silence always wins those fights. I retrace every word, every breath you took. I'm drowning in pages from an unwritten book. If love was real, it wouldn't fade like this. It wouldn't vanish in the absence of a kiss. You left me here, stranded in your trace. No reason, no warning, not even your face. Was I too much, or just not enough? Did I love too gently, or not hard enough? Tell me, how do you run from a heart that still cries when you're gone without a why? Or just not enough? Did I love too gently, or not hard enough? Tell me, how do you run from a heart that still cries when you're gone without a why? I wear this ache break like broken glass, 1,000 shards where sunlight passed. Your memories a fading flame that burns in silence, calls my name. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but every shadow's by my side. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bone to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. Your ghost still dances in my veins, a haunting song that knows no change. I chase the dawn through endless night, but every step just fades from sight. I grasp for hope through tangled dreams, but nothing's ever as it seems. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bone to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. This heart won't mend, it's torn and torn, a battlefield that's never won. I bleed in silence, scream inside, a soul that's lost but won't subside. No bone to heal, no hands to hold, just scars that whisper tales untold. Still broken, still burning, still standing on the edge of dawn. Mirror stares but says no name, just a cracked reflection worn by blame. My voice is ash between my lips, each word a thorn my silence grips. I sleep inside a house of glass, where every step recalls the past. The walls remember more than me, they echo truths I set free quietly. I live quiet in the wound, where time forgot to move. No scream, no sound, no saving grace, just shadows staring in my place. I bleed beneath the silent moon, I'm still alive but not immune, so I stay quiet in the womb. between the lines, where memories bleed like fractured wine. I built a cage from whispered prayers, locked in time, caught unawares. Every step I take feels twice as long, walking through a hollow soul. I can't let go, though the night's grown cold, holding on to pieces that won't unfold. You're the shadow that won't leave my side, a flicker of love I can't deny. In the dark, you're my aching truth, lost in the echo of missing you. Your name's a flame that burns unseen in every place that's been between. I chase the wind, but it slips away like a prayer I can't quite say. Time's a thief with a bitter smile, stealing moments mile by mile. Yet here I stand, caught in the pain, waiting for you in the rain. I can't let go, though the night's grown cold, holding on to pieces that won't unfold. You're the shadow that won't leave my side, a flicker of love I can't deny. In the dark, you're my aching truth, lost in the echo of missing you. I can't let go, though the world's moved on, still haunted by the ghost of our song. You're the shadow that won't let me be, the silent scream inside of me. In the dark, you're my only light. I'm lost forever, not ready to fight. Shadows in the light, forever mine tonight. We trace the skyline with fingertips, drunk on the blush of moonlit sips. Your hand was fire, mine was faith. We danced where silence dared not wait. But seasons bend and time betrays what bloomed in gold now drifts in grace. Traces through the heart still lay, every vow, every breath we take. I wore your name like holy thread, even when love turned quiet and bled. confess I loved you more in brokenness. Traces through the heart remain, etched in joy, carved in pain. Though you're lost to the wind's decree, the road still bears your ghost in me. Traces through the heart. She gave him all the keys to every door she kept locked tight. He swore on winds and rings, then vanished in the smoke of night. His voice was velvet rust, his kiss was borrowed fire. But now her name is dust in the mouth of a lie. She built a chapel on his word, hung hope like stained glass in the dirt. He said forever, then disappeared. Now she prays to silence, prays through tears. She burned too bright for hands that cold. Now all that's left is faith grown old. She trusted him like stars the sky, but not every dawn was born to rise. She folded notes inside her spine, carried dreams he left behind, wore love like war paint down her chest, but mercy never wrote the rest. She danced alone beneath the light, her laughter cracked, no one asked why. She built a chapel on his word, hung hope like stained glass in the dirt. He said forever, then disappeared. Now she prays to silence, prays through tears. She gave her gold to hands of clay and watched her soul just slip away. She trusted him like stars the sky, but some stars burn just to say goodbye. Till her fingers hurt. Now every flame's a bitter hymn to all the trust she gave to him. She stood too close to someone blind. Now love means learning not to cry. She trusted him like stars the sky and cursed the truth beneath his lie. Not every love is built to last. Some just leave ashes in the past. I trace the edges of your ghost, fingers cold, but I hold on close. Every promise, every lie, carved in time beneath my sky. Screaming silence, walls don't hear, lost in echoes of what was near. I can't let go, though you've gone away. whispered call, a bittersweet pain. I walk the line of wrong and right, chasing dawn through endless night. The past won't break, the past won't heal, a wound too deep to ever feel. I can't let go, though you've gone away. A shadow's grip won't fade away, haunted by the love I knew, drowning in the loss of you. This heart's a prisoner, bound in chains, caught between the joy and pain. A shadow's grip won't fade away, haunted by the love I knew, drowning in the loss of you. This heart's a prisoner, bound in chains, forever caught in love and pain. Still holding behind the fortress of your silence, I stand like a ghost outside your door. Every glance a frozen river, flowing where your warmth was before. Words fall heavy like winter rain, searching cracks in your guarded wall. I trace the lines of your closed chapters, hoping someday you'll hear my call. I'm waiting for the long talk to break, for the dawn to pull you from the ache, in the quiet where your secrets hide. I'll stay here till you open inside. The shadows wrap your trembling whispers, a dance of ghosts on shattered glass. I reach for flames behind your eyes, fighting the cold that time has cast. Those silent shouts, what words can't say. I hold the space where you've withdrawn, a patient flame beneath the ice, waiting for the locked heart's dawn. I'm waiting for the locked heart to break, for the dawn to pull you from the ache, in the quiet where your secrets hide. I'll stay here till you open inside. found your smile in a photograph, torn at the edge like the dreams we had. We danced too slow for a world too fast, and love too deep for the moment to last. We were the spark in a pouring rain, two matches lit but struck in vain. Right hearts, wrong clocks, forever's echo in a ticking box. We were fire, we were fate, but we arrived too late. You were the song I never learned to sing. I was the wind that missed your wing. We were perfect in a crooked rhyme, but baby, we were love just out of time. You spoke of futures I still dream in, but morning came and stole the feeling. The bed was warm but so alone. Your voice still lingers in the dial tone. Every street I walk recalls your face. Every silence holds your trace. But time, cruel, relentless thief, took you away with no belief. We were fire, we were fate, but we arrived too late. You were the verse my soul composed, but life turned pages we never chose. We were thunder in a sunlit sky, but baby, we were love just out of time. We were love just out of time. I still talk to stars like you're listening. Tell the night what the day keeps missing. If hearts had calendars, we might have stayed, but fate drew borders we couldn't trade. We were fire, we were fate, but the hour's always too late. You were the light I never held. I was the truth you never spelled. We were flawless in a shattered rhyme, but baby, we were love just out of time. Just out of time. Your skin still fits like yesterday's sky, but your eyes look through me when I lie. We breathe the same air, sleep the same bed, but silence screams louder than the words we never said. I trace the outlines of a love grown thin, like drawing veins on a paper thin skin. Your hands don't shake when they touch my spine. You hold me like someone that isn't mine. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight, familiar shape lost in borrowed light. You kiss me like a prayer gone dry, a ritual we do but don't know why. Tell me, baby, when did we lose the flame? I'm lying next to you, but not the same. used to laugh through midnight storms. Now we talk like weather, dry and warm. You hold my hand like it's a chore, and I still ache for the way it was before. The mirror shows a face you used to crave. Now I'm a name you pretend to save. We're ghosts rehearsing the old refrain, sleeping close but miles away. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight, wrapped in the echo of faded delight. You say I love you through gritted grace, but there's a shadow living in your face. Tell me, darling, when did your heart refrain? You hold me close, but I feel the change. Trace stars on my back. Now it's just cold space. I'm a stranger in your arms tonight. No map leads home from this quiet fight. Your touch is there, but your soul is gone, and I keep hoping I'm wrong. But I'm fading in your fading charm. Still a stranger in your arms. Still a stranger in your build a fire on shifting sand, chasing stars with broken hands. Your kiss was smoke, sweet and wild, but even angels get exiled. You traced a map across my chest, promised truth with every breath. But somewhere down that painted line, we left our compass far behind. Love in the wrong direction, we drove blind through our reflection. Every forever we ever said was carved in ice that cracked and bled. You were the flame I held too tight. Now I'm just ashes in the night, lost in love's miscalculated course, riding hope like a dying horse. You sang like spring through winter's door, but silence sleeps where dreams once soared. You needed more than I could be, and I wore chains I couldn't see. The signs were there in every fight, but we painted them in candlelight. Too proud to turn, too scared to stay. We called that madness love each day.